that you're nothing. You have no edges, you have no borders, you have no emotions, you have no structure, you have no title, you have nothing. You complete nothingness. And you've been you've been like this since the beginning of the ending. And at one point, your nothingness, you got bored. That was actually nothingness' first thought. I'm bored. As soon as nothing said, I'm bored, boom! It was like a cosmic orgasm. And this big old infinite field of fun is now there. It's called a galactic cosmic amusement park. That your mind, nothing is created just by saying, I'm bored. And we're going to call this plane of existence a game board. Because that's what it is. It's a game built by nothing because it was bored. So, wow. In this game board we in, you could do whatever you want. An infinite amount of desires. You could go chasing animals in the forest. You could go rock climbing. You could go skydiving. Any desire you want, you could do it. And no one's stopping you on how long you could fall into these desires, right? So as you're doing all the things that you love in this infinite plane of existence, sooner or later you get bored again. So now you want to do the polar opposite of your desires because nothingness is holistic. So to be whole, you have to polarize what you do like. You got to do what you don't like. And that makes you whole. So now you want to experience what it is to get shot, stabbed, molested, heartbreak, robbed. You want to experience getting HIV. All the stuff that you would never want to do, you're now experiencing that. And you going full throttle on it. And then at one point, you get bored of that. So you done completed your desires and the undesirables. And now what would be the craziest thing to do in this board game now? Is to forget that you're in a board game. And that's what nothing chose to do. Forget that I'm nothing. Forget that I created this board game. Forget that I am the air, I am the water, I am the fire, I am the soil, I am the insects, I am the bugs, I am the birds, I am the humans, I am the sun, I am the planets, I am the Greys, I am the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Sirians, any extraterrestrial that's out there that's out in space, that's you, because you created an infinite plane of existence called a game board. And the challenge is to hit rock bottom, remember, and then ascend back to who you was, to being nothing. All right? So, I'm about to tell y'all the craziest, most exotic galactic story ever. And in the midst of this story, I want y'all to not forget that you are every character I'm about to mention. You're every single thing I say in this story, that's you. Try not to lose thought of that, because individuality really will separate you. So, I want y'all to stay strong on whatever I say. Every single character is, okay? All right, Trez, hit the lights. That's my son, Trez. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A black dot. And inside this black dot, well, let me read this. In the beginning, all existence was condensed into a singular point, a dot. Within that dot exists conscious light. Beings not bound by solid form, they express it as fields of energy, color, and frequency. These light beings interacted, merged, and harmonized, creating what we call the ninth ether. An expanded energetic state beyond density. That interaction caused an expansion. That expansion is what they call the Big Bang. It's an outward burst, and from that expansion come stars, galaxies, and solar system. Okay? So inside this light, this dark, is gases. We got nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, methane, hydrogen, ozone, helium, right? And when all these gases combine, it's called nine ether. Now, who ever heard that we was nine ether beings? All right, nine ether means all in one. That's us, right? And when all this come together, it busts the Big Bang. It's a cosmic orgasm, and I call it the primordial orgy. All right? And then when it explodes, nothingness starts. Nothingness is right here. And then all of it condensed and exploded. This right here is the Big Bang. And everything spreads out, right? And it wasn't just one bang, there were many bangs. And it was banging this way, banging that way, banging this way. It was a primordial orgy, right? And then the stars started to form, Milky Way, solar systems, constellations, and then some of the suns cooled down and became solid, and then life started to form, the right conditions in the air, so it was breathable. And this is all of these different solar systems all create different type of species, depending on, because you create something. Say if your mom had a child and she had another child in the same spot and never went nowhere, that child, they might look alike, because when you're in the same condition, the same area, you mimic the environment, right?